Does it sound impossible that you could increase your income by 52% every year? Did you ever realize that it is not a lot easier to change 1% in 100 different areas than to change 100% in any one area? That means if we just make 1% overall improvement per week in our behavior, activity and productivity, our annual growth would be 52% a year. Figuratively speaking, don't start calculating these percentages. This will never add up. Catch the spirit. Remember, there are some people who keep dissecting the roots while others eat the fruits. Just imagine what this can amount to in compounding every year in 5 years. All you have to do is make a 1% overall improvement per week. How can you achieve this improvement annually? Read your goals twice a day. Plan your day 1 week in advance. Read 30 minutes every day before going to bed. Listen to a motivational audio CD while driving. Evaluate each sales call immediately by asking 2 questions. What are the things that I should have done and I didn't? What are the things that I did not do but should not have done? Make every person feel important about themselves. The men who try to do something and fall are infinitely better than those who try to do nothing and succeed. Lloyd Jones. A good sales professional is focused, yet he is not blind to what is going on around him. Big dreams act like magnets, attracting you closer to your destination. It takes the time, effort and time to sell a small ticket item than it takes to sell a big ticket item. The only difference is a few zeros at the end. A person who is serious about achieving his goal always has a time-bound action plan broken into small segments. Think big, dream big, sell big. Write down your goals and read them daily. Pen down your yearly and hourly goals on a sheet of paper in your office just to make sure you keep meeting your hourly goals. If you meet your hourly goals, you will automatically meet your weekly, monthly and yearly goals. But if you are behind on your hourly goal, it disturbs the timing of other goals as well. People who say, I didn't do it today but will make it up tomorrow cannot and will not do it because their commitment is missing. Time is perishable commodity. Ask a hoteler if they have not sold a room for 1 night. Can the other 364 nights cover the loss for that 1 night? No, it is gone forever. An ancient Indian sage was teaching his disciple the art of archery. He put a wooden bird at the target and asked his disciples to aim at the eye of the bird. At first, the disciple was asked to describe what he saw. He said, I see the trees, the branches, the leaves, the sky, the bird and its eye. The sage asked his disciple to wait. Then he asked the second disciple the same question and he replied, I only see the eye of the bird. The sage said, very good, now shoot. The arrow was bang on target. The moral is, unless we focus, we cannot achieve our goal. It is hard to streamline our thoughts and concentrate, but it is a skill that can be learned. A good sales professional will sell his target very clearly. For example, if a person needs to make $1,000 a week and his average commission is $350, that means he needs to make 3 sales a week. In order to make 3 sales a week, he has to make 10 sales presentation face to face. In order to make 10 presentation, he is required to make 15 appointments a week. This is because he leaves room for for cancellation in case of contingencies or unforeseen reasons. In order to have 15 appointments, he needs to speak to 50 decision makers a week. In order to speak to 50 decision makers a week, he needs to make 150 calls a week. A good sales professional is aware of closing ratios and activity level. There is no shortcuts. In order to double up his sales or income from $1,000 to $2,000 a week, he can do only three things: double up his activity, making 30 appointments and keeping 20, closing 6 sales with each sale giving him $350, keep the same number of appointments 10 but double the size of his commission, $700, improve his closing ratio from 3 out of 10 to 6 out of 10. If goals are so important, why don't people set goals? A major reason is a lack of clarity on the definition of a goal. Most people confuse dreams with goals. They have dreams and they think they have goals. Goals are dreams with a deadline, a clear direction and plan of action. Dreams and wishes are nothing more than desires. Desires are weak. Dreams become goals only when they are supported by direction, dedication, determination, discipline, deadlines. There are many reasons why people don't set goals. A pessimistic attitude, looking for the pitfalls rather than the possibilities, fear of failure, thinking what if I don't make it. Subconsciously people feel if they don't set goals they can't fail. Many a time fear of failure is a much bigger determinant to life than fear itself. Most people fear of success, low self-image, or fear of having to live up to their success causes some people to fear success. Let me explain what it means. Many people sabotage their own success. Have you noticed there are some people in this world whose life script is such that the moment they are about to achieve their goal or the goal is within grasp, something goes wrong at the last minute every time. Logically and externally they aspire to win, but sometimes inside their self-limiting belief prevents them from achieving their goal. Invariably, their belief becomes true. In one sentence, losers are afraid of winning, whereas winners are not afraid of losing. A lack of ambition, a result of our value system, and lack of desire to live a fulfilled life. Our limited thinking prevents us from progress. To illustrate, let me give you an example. There was a fisherman who, every time he caught a big fish, would throw